You know that strange feeling of being lonely, even when you're not actually alone? It's super confusing, right? Especially when, on the surface, your life looks pretty full. Well, today we're going to dig into a really different way of looking at what that feeling might actually be trying to tell us.
Yeah, this is the big question, isn't it? Why do we still feel lonely, even when we're literally surrounded by people? You could be in a room full of friends, family, people who genuinely care about you, and still feel like there's this invisible wall. It's something so many of us go through, but we just don't really talk about it much.
And, on paper, everything can look great. You've got the family, you've got the friends, you've got success in what you do. You've kind of checked all the boxes that are supposed to add up to a happy, fulfilled life. But still, deep down, something just feels missing, right? It's this quiet, nagging feeling inside that even with all this good stuff on the outside, something fundamental just isn't clicking into place. And that's because it's not the kind of loneliness you can fix just by having more people around. No, this feels way deeper. It's like a space inside you that no one else can seem to reach, no matter how hard they try or how much they love you. Okay, so here's where things take a really interesting turn. The whole idea here is to completely reframe how we look at that feeling of emptiness. Instead of seeing it as some kind of wound or a problem we need to fix, we're invited to think of it as something totally different. Think of it as a whisper. This really gets to the heart of it. Just imagine for a second, what if that emptiness you've been feeling isn't a problem, like at all? What if it's actually a sign? A sign that's trying to point you towards something really, really important. So you've got two completely different ways of looking at this. On one side, you see it as a problem, right? An emptiness you need to fill, a wound that needs to heal, some kind of flaw in you that you have to fix. But look at the other side. What if it's a sign? A whisper from your soul, a call to return, and a space that's meant to be filled by the divine. It changes everything. Okay, so if this feeling is a call, then where is it calling you to? What's the destination? Well, let's get into what that whisper is actually pointing towards. It's a callback to a law. Simple as that. The idea is that this deep inner emptiness is actually your soul yearning to connect with its source, with its creator. It's a pull to return to the one who knows you even better than you know yourself. And this is so, so important. One of the names of Allah is As-Salam, which means the source of peace. Think about that. The very thing that empty space inside you is craving, peace, wholeness, is the very nature of the one who is calling you. So why is this connection so specific? Well, think about where this kind of loneliness comes from. It comes from feeling like nobody truly sees you or understands your deepest self. The perspective here is that only the one who actually created you can see those hidden wounds, the ones nobody else notices. Only he can understand the kind of pain that you can't even find the words to explain. So, okay, understanding the call is the first step. But then the big question is, how do you actually answer it? Let's move into some simple, practical ways to respond to that call. And what's amazing is how simple this is. It's not some big, complicated ritual. Step 1, just turn to him. Shift your focus. Step 2, speak to him. Just talk. Tell him what's on your heart, what you're feeling. And step 3, know that he listens, always. It's about recognizing that some parts of us, some of those empty spaces, were designed to be filled only by that divine connection. And really, that's what this all comes down to. We've talked about this idea of loneliness not as a flaw, but as a sign. So the final thought I want to leave you with is a question just for you. If you get quiet for a moment and really listen, what is your soul trying to tell you?